Welcome back to USA Motors. Today, we've got something really special, the 2025 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. This car has been a legend in the muscle car world, and the 2025 model doesn't disappoint. Let's dive deep into what makes this beast stand out, from the exterior to the interior, its performance, and of course, the price. At first glance, the 2025 Hellcat looks as aggressive as ever. Dodge has stayed true to its retro muscle car roots while giving it modern updates. The wide body design makes it look even more intimidating on the road. The iconic front grille and hood scoops are still there, giving it that mean, aggressive stance. Dodge has added some new colors this year, including a deep metallic red and a slick matte black that really makes it look like it's ready to pounce. The LED headlights are sleek and sharp, framing that wide front grille perfectly. They've also kept the quad exhaust system, which not only looks cool but sounds incredible when you fire this thing up. The wheels are another thing that stands out. Depending on the trim, you can get 20-inch forged aluminum wheels that give it a more premium and sporty look. The rear spoiler isn't too big, but it adds just enough aggression without going over the top. Dodge has kept the styling classic yet functional, making the Challenger Hellcat a head-turner, whether it's parked or flying down the road. Now let's move inside. The 2025 Hellcat's interior has received a bit of an upgrade without losing that old-school charm. The seats are heavily bolstered, keeping you firmly in place during hard acceleration or cornering. They're wrapped in premium leather, and you can choose from a variety of colors like black, red, or even a dark gray suede. The steering wheel is thick and feels great in your hands, with paddle shifters that make it even more fun to drive. The dashboard layout is simple but modern. Dodge has added a larger 10.1-inch infotainment screen this year, and it's loaded with all the latest tech. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even a Harman Kardon sound system that bumps out some serious tunes. What's nice about the interior is that it doesn't overwhelm you with buttons. Everything is laid out logically, so you can focus on driving. The gauge cluster is digital but styled to look analog, so it still gives you that old-school muscle car vibe. For a muscle car, the back seats are surprisingly usable. Sure, they're not super spacious, but for short trips, you can comfortably fit a couple of passengers back there. The trunk space is decent too, which is a nice surprise for a performance-focused vehicle. Speaking of performance, this is where the Hellcat really shines. Under the hood, you've got a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine that cranks out an astonishing 717 horsepower. If that's not enough for you, there's the red-eye version that takes it up to 797 horsepower, and even a jailbreak edition with over 800 horses. The power delivery is brutal. Step on the gas, and this thing takes off like a rocket. Dodge claims a 0 to 60 time of around 3.5 seconds, which is insane for a car of this size and weight. The Hellcat isn't just about straight-line speed though. Dodge has improved the suspension, making it handle better than ever before. It's still not going to outcorner a sports car like a Porsche 911, but for a muscle car, it grips the road surprisingly well. You've got adaptive dampers, so you can adjust the ride depending on whether you want a more comfortable cruise or a hardcore track experience. And then there's the exhaust note. It's loud, raw, and absolutely perfect. Every time you rev the engine, it's like music to a gearhead's ears. Finally, let's talk price. The 2025 Dodge Challenger Hellcat starts at around $70,000. That's for the base model, but if you're going for the red-eye or the jailbreak versions, you're looking at closer to $85,000 or more. It's not cheap, but when you consider the amount of power and performance you're getting, it's actually a bargain compared to some European sports cars. Plus, the Hellcat has a certain attitude and character that you just don't get anywhere else. So, there you have it, the 2025 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. It's big, it's bold, and it's brutally fast. If you're a fan of muscle cars, this one's hard to beat. Let us know what you think of the 2025 Hellcat in the comments below. Would you take it for a spin, or is there another muscle car that has your heart? As always, thanks for tuning into USA Motors, and we'll see you in the next one.